Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new episode today. I'm getting a bunch of work done to my Mercedes Benz W124. Getting the rims changed, putting original chrome AMG wheels. I'm so excited, with fresh tires. And I am also getting some of the parts I showed you in a previous episode, that big parts haul. I am getting some of those parts replaced today. To my beloved 80 series, forgive my boot, guys. I know that it's a mess over here, but inside here I want to show you guys the absolute amazing, oh my god, you can see them, the rims that are going on this that are going on my Benz. Forgive the baby stuff. Look at that, guys. I wanted to just show you. I have one here, there are 4 in this boot. Look at that, just look at this. Alloy chrome rim original, honestly solid as a rock, guys. Gonna take these right now to get tires put on them, balanced, and then we're gonna come and install them on the Benz. So stay tuned. Today's gonna be a bit of a fun episode. We're gonna get on the road, gonna drop the tires and the rims off to get done. Gonna come back and do work on the Benz and show you guys. So a fun episode today. If you do enjoy, do make sure you are subscribed. Really helps the channel grow. And let's get going. Let's get in the 80. Let's get it started. So 80 roars right up to life in the morning. Let's get going. Let's get going to drop the rims. I am excited, and as I told you, I am so pleased. I am so pleased with this 124 and that new tint job. It just gives the whole vehicle, the whole silhouette is now complete, and it just looks fantastic. So very happy with that. And let's get on our way on this beautiful Sunday. Lots of fun getting your, when you're getting your vehicles upgraded. I haven't been able to take a lot of time like this. I have been busy, guys. Those of you that are sporting House of Gear, my new shop at Sarrett Center, thank you so much. Any new business is always challenging, takes a lot of work, a lot of effort. So those of you who have supported, you've got my heart. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. So let's get going. All right, so as you guys can see, here are the rims in all their flesh. Gonna get them balanced, putting on some Apollo tires. So I'm getting these dropped off, picking them in an hour already. You can see one being done here. That looks good. It's an original alloy for the 124, changing from the steel rims. I have dropped the rims off. I have gone for an Apollo tire, which is made in India. Okay, I didn't want to go for something too expensive, but Apollo has good reviews, so I've gone for an Apollo tire, and I've actually gone also for 195 6515. I think what was on the car might have been 205 6515, but I have gone back to the stock size of this vehicle, which is 195 6515. So let's try that out. I always love stock sizes, always works very well. Yeah, so we're gonna pick up the tires once they're ready, maybe in about 20-30 minutes. Would you guys look at that? So I'm so excited to get these onto the vehicle. As I told you guys, these are Apollos, 195/6515. Beautiful original size for the vehicle. I really like these rims. Let's get them on. So works are ongoing. As you can see, we've got the covers off, but just wanted to take you on a sneak peek of this guy. Holy heck. I'll show you the whole vehicle when it's done, but just look at this sneak peek. What a beautiful rim. Just gonna wait for it to be done. But I've got all my parts here, so actually Wycliffe is gonna tackle most of the parts that I had bought, which is fantastic. So we're actually gonna tackle brake fluid, flush that. We're actually gonna tackle brake pads, get those done. We're actually gonna tackle crankshaft and camshaft position sensors. We have even got a fuel filter, which we'll change. We will not change the water pump. Water pump we leave out. And we also have spark plugs. We're gonna get spark plugs done as well. And yeah, I think that should be it, guys. As you can see, my parts haul, I have got my parts haul here and my parts once again. So as you can see, the Mercedes Benz does use .4 brake fluid, so we're going to put some fresh fluid in, and we're going to get the fan belt done as well. Though Mercedes belts, they really last very well. But anyways, get this one in. And of course, a look at our M111.960, made it to the 5-speed manual. And the only other work I would look at that I need to do with this vehicle is then the wiring harness. That would be the last sort of job I would want to tackle, and this vehicle would just be good to go. It'd be perfect. But anyways, my M111 in good condition here. You can see the airbox connected to the going to the engine with the MAF sensor there. You can see our brake fluid here, our nice fuse box, windshield wiper. You can see our coolant here. Mercedes does use lighter color coolant. We have got an ABS box there, and fan shroud in the front. It's a good, well laid out engine, nice big engine bay, and that's what you get with the 124. All right guys, huge change. Would you look at that? We're gonna go into a reel so I can show you properly, but as you can see already 2 are on, so you guys can see that. I did remove the fan belt, as I told you. This is the one that came out. Honestly, Mercedes belts, I must say, they wear very well. I rarely see cracks on Mercedes belts. This one also looks really good, as you guys can see. Brake pads have successfully been replaced in the front and the rear. These are the kind of pads that came out. Some of them less, some of them more, but we've just gone ahead and put in some fresh ones. Of course, plugs are going in as well, guys. And I just wanted to show you, we had a plug. Yeah, that's it. So this is the plug that came out. So would you look at that? It's all around black, and it's got a single pin, and we are replacing it with another Bosch genuine plug. But as you can see, this has 3 pins, and that's what the brand new plug looks like. So this should make a difference. Petrol engine spark plugs, always the best thing to change, always makes a good difference. So continuing with the plug work, as you can see, 4-cylinder, nice, simple. I always get scared of dropping a plug in there.
No plug.
Alright, so back in the front of the bay, as you can see, brake fluid successfully flushed, guys. As you can see, that's some good clean fluid. You can see it. We didn't delve into the shock absorber job. It's a bit of a job, so we left that out. But we did get our crankshaft and camshaft sensors done. As you can see, one is right there. So crank and cam shaft position sensors are successfully done. As I told you, the plugs that came out, they really didn't look too good. So good that we got those replaced, guys. And I have also got my sensors here. So the sensors that came out, as you can see, so we still have some parts, of course, not delving into the water pump. We will dive into this. We will get the thermostat replaced just for the sake. And yeah, we'll only be remaining with shock absorbers and my air filter and oil filter, which of course we had already serviced the vehicle. And I can just show you the new belt that we have on here. So that's our new belt, looking nice and smitten in there, comfortable And so quite happy with that. In fact, this original belt does look better than what we had on. This actually has this smooth finish. I'm not very sure if this is a genuine OEM belt, but I would believe this one is. I would hope so. And so that's where we are. She's looking good so far on this Sunday's work. And of course, this rim upgrade, which is really beautiful, really taken my breath away. And of course, as you guys know, 195/65/15. Look how big they put the lettering on these tires. But these are Apollo tires. They're made in India. I would assume Indians have bad roads, of course, just like Nairobi and Kenya. So they make a good tire, and it's got good sidewall over here. You can see the tread. So I have gone with the stock size. I've not changed the size. I've not gone with 205/65. I've actually gone with 195/65. So we've kept the same tire depth as factory, and that should give the smoothness that I expect. So just rounding up the day, guys, as you can see, it's always a pleasure to get one of these old Benzes performing better, looking better. And just with the change in these rims, I am so happy just the way the tires are sitting. You guys have got to remember that we removed original W124 steel rims, quite heavy, guys. So changing into this, changing to these alloys, and the fact that they are original should give us a really good feel on the vehicle, a really good impact on this vehicle, you know, a really good change in the driving, the drivability, and then of course the fact that spark plugs have also been changed and a few other things. We're just continuing to flush the brake fluid now, pumping up the brakes, and then we're gonna fill fluid, get the right level. But as you guys can see, I mean, this 124 is coming along nice and slowly with our M111 engine. And then of course, as I mentioned, something like a wiring harness I will get into later, but at least I'm diving into things step by step. And you know, those of you following these videos can see what I'm trying to, you know, get at with this vehicle, and hopefully eventually we will get to that factory sort of level, that showroom condition that I am seeking. But definitely these kind of changes, you can see even the wheel does sit just slightly out, got that little offset, and just a really nice change. Really nice change for the vehicle, good look. You can see that there's good spacing. So even, you know, this is the stock original tire size of this vehicle. Changes this vehicle from like a sleeper E-Class to a total showstopper, you know. Definitely can be noticed, definitely causes an impression now with just these small changes. And of course my wonderful original ceramic tint job. You can see sunset hour, doing a sunset test with my W124. Everything is looking good, guys, no complaints. New belt running on this vehicle, the spark plugs, which have made a huge difference. You guys know I also have a tint now, so you know this 124 is much happier, guys. We have made very good progress Of course, a brake flush and brand new brake pads are another fantastic thing, and I can literally feel the performance of the brakes now. The vehicle is feeling so good on these new rims. The rims make this vehicle sit on a little offset and just sticks out a bit, but my God, guys, looks beautiful. What a difference to make on an old Mercedes Benz. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you hit like, subscribe, comment down below if you're enjoying this series, this restoration, the way I do things, nice, slowly. Subscribe to Masai Gains, hit that bell icon so you get the latest videos. Anyways, today I'm checking out at sunset hour. It's been Masai Gains checking out.